We are live now. Hi, you
Welcome,
guys.
welcome, and
Listen,
welcome,
this is
welcome.
so Kim and I were already talking. So this proves how tired I am.
Winging things.
Man, we were already getting ready to starting the conversation talking, and I realized yeah, we're not live.
Wow.
Apologize.
Just saying,
We're
this
winging
is
it tonight, you
like,
guys. Latrice is tired.
yes, and we were just speaking about should we do when we don't feel like doing? Should we push through?
Right. And I was just saying, I think it depends on what's going on because, sometimes you can and you need to push through. But then there are those times when you need to listen to your body. So for me, hold on for 1 second, please. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So there are times that, I definitely believe people need to push through. And today is one of those days where I can push through because it doesn't exert a lot of energy. I can sit here and relax and talk to you tonight, right? But it just depends. Like if I needed to get to the gym or something like that, because that's something that is strenuous, it still would depend. But there are moments when you do need to just rest your body. Is what I was
Just
saying.
listen to it. Just listen to your body
Hmm.
and do what it say, meaning rest.
Right, right.
I think
Because
that's
a lot of people do try to push through all the time, and they're going to
all.
overexert themselves. Yeah.
And why? Why do people push through? It's the reason why they push through.
Maybe an expectation from others.
Hmm. You think
I think that could
probably
be
maybe because they fear what someone's gonna say if they don't.
right. That's what I'm saying. The expectation of others, or
Hmm.
but it also could be they're going after something, a personal gain, and you can overdo it. It's just various reasons um, that someone could try to do that, but we have to be careful because our bodies will shut down.
Yes, it will. It will let
Hmm.
us know. Hmm.
Yep.
That yeah, time to sit down. But
Hmm.
when it let us know that it's time to sit down, what a day or two, we're back up. So do we really know?
What do you mean? Do we really know what?
Do we
I don't.
really know how to rest?
Yeah, because just because you can rest, but it doesn't mean it needs to be a long recuperation. It may, um, but again, it's something that you're going to wing, right? Based
So
on
so we
like
don't
the
know.
celebrities when they do concerts, right? And they fall out. they
Fall
take
out. What do you
they
mean?
on stage. They pass out, right? So that's an overexertion. So they do
Oh,
have to rest. Some of them go to the hospital and have to rest, and then they'll get back into it. A few days later, they have to cancel some tours. I'm sorry, postpone some tours. I've seen that happen. So, just for their body to recuperate, and then they're able to um, go right back at it.
well, I see a lot of um, IV, IV fluid. So
Hmm.
you're not giving your body time to rest naturally. You're giving it the IV fluid to put your body back where you want it to be.
Hmm. Hmm.
Feel about that?
So with the IV fluid, they're giving you nutrients too, right? I mean, what's all in it? Because I don't know too much about the IV fluids. I've seen it, but I've never really done a deep dive search on it. Um, but I would think some nutrients or something is added in there, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm talking about like they have the IV, not the drink, the IV, the
Oh,
actual
right. They do
IV.
have the IV. Same thing though. There will be nutrients inside of the IV. That's how you're able to
Jump back.
become alert. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, and your body told you yesterday to sit down. You get an IV today, and you back up. That's
It
what I'm
should be
talking.
okay. What if all you gotta do is 2 more days and then whatever's going on, you can go back and rest. That's why I said it just depends. I don't think that's wrong. It really depends on what your activities are. And then
Mm,
once you think you've got enough rest to continue, then maybe you'll have another break coming up. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's an absolute thing where you're wrong if you utilize something to give you some energy temporarily, and then get back in it. It just
mm.
it just depends.
Yeah, I think like I really think you should take time to heal, like more than a day, more than 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. I think you should take time to heal because I kind of, look at the athlete, and if they break a leg or hurt their leg in any kind of way, they go get therapy, get in the ice, whatever, get it healed, and they're back playing again. But they're healed. It's healed enough to get back and play. But if anything's happened, that injury will come back again, and now you can't do anything anymore. So I feel like
They're
you
not
should.
really healed then.
You
That's
think
they're
not?
going back too far. Yeah, that's why. Like if they have an injury, right, and it's enough to where they can play. To just because you're playing again doesn't mean it's healed. That's why
Mhm,
immediately another twist or something will put you right back there. So it's not necessarily that they've healed. They've done something because there's a lot of little tricks and stuff. They've
mhm,
done something so that they can go back and play. Continuing to participate in healing are two different things.
mhm, mhm. Yeah,
Because
I know.
like with myself, I remember when I played basketball. The only time I recall a very bad sprain in my ankles
Mhm,
playing basketball, and I remember my coach just saying, "Don't take the shoe off. I mean, don't untie your shoe. Just keep it." And I kept playing. But honey, by the time I took that shoe off, that thing swelled up really, really
mhm,
bad. Right.
mhm, mhm.
So even if it's not a break, that's why I said it just depends. There are some things temporarily that you can do. Right.
Right.
Um,
I was just my question was, should you heal more than a few days?
It
Should
depends
you?
on what it is. What if what the healing is doesn't take more than a day? You see what I'm saying? If I'm tired, if my body is tired, like today, then if I rested by the time I finish this, right,
Right.
and got some rest, then tomorrow when we come back, I'll be perfectly fine.
Mhm.
It wouldn't even be 24 hours. That's why I said it just depends. I don't think it's a
But
oh
you're
you automatically you need
but
24
you
hours or 72 hours. It just depends on what's going on, what it is that you're
yeah,
doing.
but you're already rested, if you could say it. Your body is already rested, it's healed up, like
Girl,
so
I ain't rested. I'm tired right now.
no, I'm not talking about like that. Yeah, or so okay, so you're
I'm
saying you're
talking about
tired.
all of it. Yeah.
So you're talking about all of it. So you're not
Yeah.
resting.
No, I'm
You need
tired
to take
still,
time to
but I know
energize
that I can.
your body.
Said it again.
You need to take time to energize your body to get it back flowing in the
Yeah,
everyday flow.
yeah, I'll be fine in the morning. I already know that. I'll be fine in the morning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Everything is not you need 24 hours. It just depends on what it is. Yeah.
okay, and that's
And
all
that's
right.
why if you think about it, we have to monitor our bodies, right? We have
That's
to do it based on that instead of just a standard, oh, don't do that to four, blah blah blah. That's a standard thing. It's not really treating to the actual individual, which by the
mm-hmm.
way, I don't like that kind of stuff. But yeah,
What?
like if you go to the doctor and something's
Mm-hmm.
going on and they automatically say, well, stay out of school for or stay out of work for, and they just give you the basic standard because it's based off of everybody and history versus
Mm-hmm.
you. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and
Yeah.
and yeah, that's what I was saying too. But I was saying like you use like a celebrity falling out on stage. They're exhausted because they're
Oh, the celebrities. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. I'm just using it as an example. They are exhausted. So how long should they take time to energize their bodies back? That's what I'm saying. I see a lot of IVs, and they do get the IV to restore the body,
Hmm.
but there's no days of healing. That was my question. How long do you think they should take to
How do you
heal?
know?
Or I
That's what I'm
know that's
saying.
what
Oh no, I
I'm
guess what I'm saying is they are healing. Why are you saying there are no They are
No,
healing. That's why they were to go back out
yeah, because the IV, I'm saying naturally, let their body come back to the natural state without any help. What I'm saying.
without any help.
Well, I
Ooh.
mean, well, not like IV, water, period, water, rest. I can't think of anything else. Eating food,
Yeah, I
rest.
think some of them do that. I think they may use a combination of things. I would hope so for one. I think unfortunately sometimes we can look at celebrities like they always have the top whatever, right? But
Mhm.
that's not necessarily true, as we know. But hopefully, they could use various things that could help them recover. But man,
I don't look at it that way because not only celebrities, but just the average person, people
no, no, no.
work
I
so.
was saying when I said celebrities, I was talking about like
No,
a lot of
no,
people
no.
looking like, ooh, they should be fit because they can afford a chef. And so I was thinking
Yeah,
more so of that medical team.
no,
That's what I was. That's where I was going. Yeah.
no, yeah. Well, I'm just with the average Joe, or it could be a celebrity or whatever. Average Joe work themselves to the grind and
Hmm.
still won't rest because they have to. And that's what I was saying. How long do you think? And if we could, because I don't, and like right now, I don't think people can rest because they have to go and grind. So they can't get their body back to the natural state, eating the vegetables, going out in the garden like you. That's what I'm saying. You are kind of like your body is not grinding all the time. It's kind of, you keep it healthy. You're tired because you're just tired today.
But I went through a time when I was grinding, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but even when I was, well, let me say this. Depends on what grinding is. Some people are working from the time they wake up to when they go to sleep. Everything's not physical. Your grinding is also mental, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, um, but when I would say what most people would look at as grinding when I was doing it, let's say as a single parent, I still took care of myself. Um, but forgive me when you said some people have to explain that to me when you say they have to grind, like they can't take a break. Why do you say they have to?
Because some people just can't take a break. They have to grind to pay bills, to take care of the kids. They don't have time to stop. They don't have time to rest, but the time to go to bed and wake up and
Mm.
do it all over again tomorrow. So you never did that.
That I didn't have time to rest? No, ma'am. I don't. That's
So maybe because you
forgive me,
were
child. Look, I've always had children, but I always understood I can't work myself to the bone and then I can't be there for my children. Like I don't know. That's why when you said they have to, I need to,
yeah, because that's how
I think a
people
lot of
get.
stuff is just stated. Like a lot of people say they just grinding, they just like, but and see, and I got friends that let's say work in a factory for years. They take rest. I don't get the where they can't. That
Yeah,
word can't. I don't know. I don't know about
they
that.
take rest because they've probably been there for years and they've learned how to do it.
Well, they took
And
rest even then. No, ma'am.
they
They
took
took
rest.
rest because you get leave. So I'm not
They,
understanding. That's this whole I
I
don't
know people who
but
just
you've been an entrepreneur almost your whole life. So
yes.
it's maybe you see it's different, right? Versus when you have a job, you have opportunities to take
Mm-hmm.
off. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, that's why I'm not following because I haven't been an entrepreneur my
Yeah,
whole
I'm saying
adult life.
like I said, I've been around people, places, things. I know these things. I watch these things. I do statistics, and I see it. I
You know
hear
I
it.
don't care about no statistics, girl.
I know you
But
said
look,
all the
so let me
because you
so
don't
let me
want
ask you this. So you say you
statistics.
see it. Let's look into an example because I want to be able to understand when you say people
I
have
know
to.
I know some mothers. I know some mothers that
Uh-huh.
are grinding so hard that they don't even get 4 hours of sleep because they have kids and they have to take care of the kids, the home, everything, and have a business, try to have a business or a
Oh,
job.
hold
And
on. Okay, hold on. So they have a job, they also have a business,
mm-hmm.
and they have children, and you use
Yes,
the term have to.
have to what grind? They do.
Yeah.
What? Why wouldn't they have to? Unless during the money, or they have help or some kind of help that they won't have to grind. But a lot of women, and I'm not gonna say men, leave men out, but men as
Because I
well.
think men really grind too. But okay.
Oh my God, you and the men.
Well, you and the women, because I always think it's both. I don't think I
Yeah,
do.
if I'm telling you,
Well, look, so you know how my mind works. Just like when you said the have to, I'm like, wait a minute, they
yeah,
have
because you
to.
don't
Wait
want
a
to say
second,
have, you don't want to say
mm,
have always. Uh,
girl.
you,
I
you
don't know
want to
about
leave
this.
it.
This have to where you can't
Yeah,
take a break. Maybe there's a mismanagement of time.
you
I'm
think
saying
so?
maybe it could be a
Oh,
mismanagement of time. Like my husband's a workaholic. He don't have to be.
okay.
It's a choice,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
now he's probably and girl he still find rest. So no, and he's a workaholic. So I don't know
He's
this thing of where you just can't have a break. Oh, girl,
he still find rest.
hell yeah. And that's
Yeah,
why I just want to do. Some people like attention. I don't know.
mhm,
Let me not even go there. But
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
because I don't
I,
buy child. But
I used to say that, but then I look and I be
you
like, man,
also have you have someone that you're talking to who have always felt no job would ever come before me and my livelihood. Because you can always go get another job. But if
yeah,
you are allowing a job, and I did get this from one of my supervisors when I was in the military, my second duty station.
yeah.
I was a lower ranking soldier, and what she said was, she was my NCIC. She said, "You don't put, you don't leave your family behind. You don't put your job
Mm-hmm.
first to the point where you are not there for. I had one child at the time for your child. You take care of the military. That's what your job is. But you have a
Right.
family. You cannot forget that. If you were to pass, they would replace you tomorrow. So I've always had that mindset.
Me
So
too.
I don't understand. I'm so sorry for those
Have that
too
mindset.
that you just have to like go find another
And then,
job.
even the ones that are doing business, starting small business,
Mhm.
they have to grind to keep
You do,
make.
but this is how I look at it, right? And this is what I got to get back into. This is what I was doing. Taking care of the family during the day and staying
Mm-hmm.
up to like 3 in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
To work on the business. But
Okay.
I didn't have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I could get up a little bit later
Yes.
to still get my rest.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been saying. You're a
Uh-uh.
little
You,
here,
you,
and then a lot
yeah,
of
well,
people I've seen, and here you're arrested. That's what
but
I'm
you acting
saying.
like these people doing this. You acting like they doing this for like years. When I'm talking about this, I ain't talking about necessarily no years. That
Mhm. People
no,
have been doing it for years.
girl, those are choices. I'm sorry. We probably. I'm not good on this because choice. What we have to realize is we make a
The
lot of
choice,
choices.
you said, yeah,
So when you
and
say have to, it's that term. I think I get on a
I,
lot of people's nerves with that.
but they
Words
have to.
matter.
They
Ain't no
have.
have to. Girl,
Yes,
please.
we do. If they, in
Mm-mm.
order to take care of business these days, you have to, and it seems like you have to make yourself have rest.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I know you're gonna get quiet because you don't want to hear that have to, but yeah,
Because it ain't a have to. These are choices we make, and we don't like to sit in the choices we make. So we find
and
something else.
you know,
It's not a have
right?
to.
You know, that's what I say. People don't like to sit in Jesus.
You
Sit
know what
in
I
it.
told this girl said, sit in Jesus. You know what I
Yeah.
told? I remember when I was working at the housing authority. This is the first time I
What?
ever heard of Section 8. It's so crazy. I was an adult after I got out the military. I was working in the housing authority, where we're from.
Hmm.
And the lady, and I would assign people to the projects.
I can't
And then
believe
there
that.
was a
Work at a housing authority, girl. Go ahead.
what that I was working at the housing authority. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was assigning people to the projects when I got out the military. My job was to assign them to the projects. Yeah. I forgot what
Wow.
my position was. But anyway, but the young lady next to me, she had posted something on the outside of the door. I don't talk to everybody, try. But she had
Hmm.
posted a thing on the door. And so I was reading, I was like, well, what is that? And then she said, she was telling me what she does. And I was like, oh, girl, let me tell you something. I started calling, telling everybody I knew, look, you don't got to be living right there. This ain't what you got to be doing. You can go to school, let them pay for because with Section 8, they would pay for, I found out they would pay for where they resided at, their utilities. See, in the projects, they wouldn't pay your utilities. You had to get something notarized. I'm sorry, you had to get someone to sign something saying you cut their grass. You had to be doing something to get some type of income for your utilities, right? But
Right.
Section 8 covered everything. Girl, I started putting the word out. I was girl
Wow.
called some cousins. They like, oh yeah, I already had that before. Oh, I can't get back on. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus. But anyway, so what I was
Wow, they messed it up.
they messed it up, yeah. But see, I didn't know anything about it, so I got excited, called a few people, just trying to tell them how they can temporarily sacrifice to get ahead, which was use this for them to pay your stuff, go to college, get your degree, move forward, right? So
Right.
I get a temporary grind. But I think when you said it just made me think that it's like their livelihood, and I don't understand that. That's why I said these are choices. What do you mean have to? And that's what I was getting at with it. And like they say now, women they've got their education there. So this is what they're saying.
They,
That
I believe it.
with the college degree and stuff and going out and doing what they got to do. Not
Yes.
necessarily have to as far as grind. These people gonna went on and doing very well, after making a temporary sacrifice, not a whole 10, 15 years their life has been just, oh, they've had to choices
Well,
again.
well, yeah, some people, but not all. Some people have been grinding for that long, and I'll be like, damn, when you gonna rest? But hey,
But they can't, is what you're saying.
yeah, some people just can't. I mean, for different reasons.
Why? I guess
Different
that's the
reasons.
thing we should talk about. Why they can't rest.
Rest. Yeah. Why? Why can't you rest? Why can't we rest
And that's why I
in
thought it when we first started with it. I said based off I think other people's expectations, but what sounds like what you're schooling me on is not
Mhm,
based on other people's expectations. It's
mhm.
based on their lack of motivation. Oops, shut up, Latrice. Okay, but
And then you did not say that, but yeah,
it could
yeah,
because why they haven't went to do something bigger and better? Why are they struggling all these years? That's what I'm saying. Do you
maybe
get what
it's
I'm saying? How do you stay in the same spot for years?
lack of knowledge because some people,
But then you can't say, wait a minute now.
well, yeah, if they because
Lack
some
of
people,
knowledge with all the information.
people look,
Ooh, but everything don't get to well,
yeah,
no.
that's right, and like we were talking about Section 8
Maybe
paid.
it's receiving.
I'm
Maybe.
saying like people saying Section 8 paid for people to go to school and stuff.
Mhm.
People didn't know that,
No,
girl.
no, no, no. That's not what I said. No. Section
Okay,
8 did
okay,
not pay for people to go to school. I said
okay,
Section 8 would pay for you somewhere to stay. They would take care of your utilities while you go to school. Because all you had to
okay,
do was you didn't get
okay,
student loan. Yeah. No, no, no,
okay.
no. Section 8 didn't pay for
Okay.
their schooling.
Oh yeah, I know.
Um,
Mhm. I
so
lost on one,
that's
but
what I'm saying. So but here's the other piece. There's so much information out here.
yeah, but
And we
people
are
not.
older. So I guess your crew that you would know would be older. But
Yeah, and they're
um
not using it.
see, and because I know there are younger people in their 30s, right? I'm
Hmm.
talking about early 30s. They're getting it. They're just choosing not to. And that's why I don't understand the word have to. They're grinding,
You
but they're
said it
choosing
too.
not to do something different.
Oh, so
So
that
it's
you
not
think
have to. I
you
don't
do
look at it
too.
as a have to. I think it's a
Oh,
choice.
they want to. What you're saying, they want to grind all the time.
No, I think they're just not go-getters and they're just living.
Mm. Ooh,
You see what I'm saying? Like
ooh,
there are
ooh.
all type of
Yeah,
people in the world, right? See, everybody
yeah,
aren't
yeah,
overachievers.
yeah, yeah,
Everyone don't want everything. Some people just want to relax.
yeah.
Not necessarily grind, but they may not want as much as somebody else. And that's why I just have a problem with the term they have to. I don't
Mm,
know about that one.
yeah. Well,
You
we
know.
are agree to disagree on that.
Absolutely. That's what I said. Well, you got that one because all
We
right.
agree to disagree.
I'm not giving grown people no pass when they
You
see stuff
never
they're
do.
choosing not
You
to do.
never do, baby. That
Woo,
military. Yeah,
see why
Uncle
they
Nathan
got to
had
be
you.
military.
Baby, did your mom and your daddy have your military when it came out? Welcome out.
Ooh,
Welcome out.
no, no, they did not.
Neither two. Welcome
But you know
out.
what? But you know what, Kim? As a kid, I recall I dreamt big.
Yeah.
I just wanted different. So,
Mhm.
but that's what I'm saying. everybody don't want different, but it's still different from saying they have to. They
Mm-hmm.
just want to live the way they want to live. I don't think they I just think
Okay.
certain words, not certain words, all words we have to be careful when we're using them.
I know you always
Cause
say that. Don't
you like
don't
giving these women passes.
you like giving the men passes.
Well, I think they're overlooked. I think
I
they're overlooked.
I do not think they're overlooked. I don't know why you
Mm,
keep thinking they're overlooked. They are not overlooked. Women
girl.
are looking for them. How are they overlooked?
Wait a minute, but the women are looking for them. Okay, okay. The women, what women are the
Just in general.
Jesus?
Just
Girl,
in
these
general.
women ain't looking for no men. They the
How
shit.
do you know these women are not looking for men?
Girl, these women not. When I say men, let me take that back. They're not looking for a husband.
Yes, they
Okay,
are.
girl, please. In what
Yes,
way? How? What are they doing to get there? Just
we
like the
just
men. I don't think the men want wives. See, girl.
you don't think the men want wives. Why you don't think men
Hell,
want wives?
I think they're just out here doing their thing, and so are the women doing their thing. Because
Mm,
when you want something, you do better and you prepare yourself, and we're talking about that as a majority, and you think
right.
that's happening? Child, please.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
okay.
Which is why, remember, this is why we want to have the conversation about why the men need to step up. We wouldn't have to have that conversation if that's what they're doing. Come on now.
Okay. That's what I say. Men need to show.
But the women
Women
gotta
they
women have to as well.
are looking. If I know a lot of women are trying, not trying, or being in the kingdom, and they're trying to live. Because I'm going to
How
say
old are they?
everyone is trying to live in
How
the
old are
kingdom.
they?
Older.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm talking about the
Well, you know the young.
duh. This what the men say. Look, oh, they gonna wore themselves out. Now they want somebody to get their okay. So I'm talking about the younger ones. Are the
No, I
young
am not
women?
talking about that
God, please.
old.
Are the
Stop.
young?
I
You
am
said
not talking
older.
about that
You said
age.
older. What's older to
Yeah.
you? What's
I
older
mean,
to you? 'Cause I'm
30
talking about
years
early 20s. I'm talking about early 20s. What are you talking about?
Okay, so I'm over 30. So yeah, you talking about early 20s.
Because we gotta get
Because
them. We gotta get them to
they're
change
looking
these
good.
family
They're looking as
dynamics.
well. They're looking as well, but they're looking at the dollars.
That mean they're not looking. They ain't looking for a husband. They looking for something else. Now a
Well,
husband may come with that, but yeah. So
yeah, yeah. Okay.
I'm.
8:30.
It's both of them. Yeah, I'm.
8:30.
I'm tired, but I still meant what I said.
Yeah, I know it.
It's both of us, men and women. It's not just men, and it's not just women.
I
So
know that.
I can't. I'm not. I ain't giving they tails a
But
pass
everything you don't want to
because
give
I
them
got
no.
women in my family, and I got men in my family.
Well, we know that because we're cousins. So,
Exactly.
but you
Exactly. So I ain't
have a
talking about the
little.
older women that been out there, they trying to do their thing and now they gonna got old. They trying to look for a husband. No, sister girl,
No,
that
I am not talking about
they're
over 50
they're
girls.
chasing after the
People over
kingdom.
50 are looking for husbands and wives as
They're
well.
chasing after the kingdom now that they're old. And girl, please
And they are looking for husbands now as well. People over
name
50.
one. Name one.
Not going to name one, but I know some. Thank
Name them.
you. They are looking for
Look,
husbands
what are they doing to look for a
over
husband?
45.
Oh shit, girl, over 45.
What?
You said over 45.
Over 45, over 50.
Of
People,
course, because they done all they little dirt.
no,
Forgive me, Lord Jesus.
you need to stop, baby, because who you kind of old as dirt? Cut it out.
You ain't old. I'm old.
I
He
am
said,
not old. Cut it out.
look, she be getting mad. I be like, ooh, girl.
Cut it
Ooh, you
out.
about to be 50. I be like, she be like, who old? You old. She be like, I'm
You
not
old.
old. I'm like, okay. Tell yourself which one. She be getting mad.
What did
Just-
Aaliyah say? What did Aaliyah say?
I don't know. What she say?
Age ain't nothing but a number. You
Oh,
don't
she just,
remember?
yeah. She ain't write it though. No, I don't know. I'm just playing. But
You
yeah.
sure don't. Get on. Go
I was
somewhere.
just being funny. But I think that's part of the issue. I don't look.
Yeah.
Even the women that do want to get married now, I just still find it kind of funny because what were
Why?
they doing in their 20s? I mean, look, man,
Look why. People become renewed at
you
50.
right, they do, but
Mhm.
They do. Maybe I'm just tired tonight. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know what I am, because when I am tired, I do giggle a lot. I remember learning that in my 20s. When I'm tired, I just be giggling
Yeah.
instead of going to sleep. It's like now that I'm up, I don't want to get off the podcast. But
Yeah.
I think this is it.
Well,
I feel
it's
like I
become,
didn't really get my point across today. Maybe that's what it was. And we were winging it, so
yeah, you
we
got
didn't
your
even
point
know, we didn't have
out
nothing to come off
you
of from the
thought
previous
you got
day.
your point. You
Oh, I'm
thought
sorry.
you
What you say?
I just saying I say you thought you didn't get your point across, but you did.
I didn't, honey.
Yeah, I don't
You
know what you want to say.
I don't either. I think I'm just tired. Okay,
What?
girl. Whew. All right.
End
Tomorrow
this
hopefully
live.
gonna be better. We can think of something to talk about. Huh?
You end this live, girl. It's over 30 minutes.
I know.
Tell the
8:34.
people good night. Thank you for
Okay, you
joining.
guys. Thank you for joining. We will definitely be here tomorrow. Hopefully, I have a lot more energy, can think a little straighter.
Yeah.
Um, for day 10 of our 30-day challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kim and Latrice, we are out. Good night.
Good night.